Hello, welcome. So I see that there are a few of you there. Go ahead and say hello if you are interested in logging in. Hey, Peggy. Good to have you all here. I'm excited for today. Excited to see who's going to come through for us today. So, welcome if you're new to this. I'm Paige Apgar. I'm an energy healer and a channel. I've been working with guides and guidance for about 28 years now. And ever since 2019, I have been channeling, bringing through messages in meditations with groups. So you may have participated in some of those. A big part of all of these channelings is the frequency transmission. That's a really important part. In fact, I'd say that's the greater emphasis. So I never know in these particular channelings here on YouTube, I never know who is going to come through. I just open up to the high vibrational beings that have our highest good at heart. Hey, Salene, who are interested in imparting a message or sending through some frequency to assist us. So we'll find out when we get there. I will let you know when we get to that point. Let's see. You don't need to know anything. You don't need to have any particular meditation skills to participate in this. And if you are watching after the fact, you can do the meditation if you would like. I do recommend that because it puts you into a deeper state of receptivity for when that frequency transmission comes through. But you can always just skip ahead and listen to the message. Do remember that after the message, there's often a long period of silence, and that period is an important time because there's still a lot of frequency coming through then. And I end the meditation when I get the indication from the guides that we are complete, that the process is complete. So it is good to stay with it through the whole thing. I don't think there's anything else that I really need to tell you about the meditations themselves. So I do have an announcement. I am starting a new group this fall, actually very soon. On August 30th will be our very first meeting. And this group is called the Awakened Action Small Group Intensive. And this is for people who are interested in working with guides in a more intensive way on a regular basis, receiving frequency with the objective of moving yourselves to a higher vibrational state and staying there. So it's not a temporary state. This is something that you would do as part of a much bigger process of your own personal evolution, but we are in a time of great change, and there's a lot of opportunity right now to make those shifts and make them easily. So I ran this group in the spring. It was fantastic. Got a lot of wonderful feedback and huge changes and awakening processes. So just a lot of good movement and changes in people's lives and in their own internal reactions to things, their own states. So you can find out more about that if you join my email list, and there is a link in the description below for you to do that. I'll be sending an email soon about that group. Just make sure that you choose channelings and spirit guides as your area of interest or one of your areas of interest, and you will get the information about that. And again, that group is limited to 12 people and starting soon. So I think that's all I have for today. We can go ahead and begin. So we're going to start with a meditation. I just lead us into it. It's just a, basic meditation. There isn't anything particularly fancy about it. I would say you don't want to have music on because we are working with frequency in these meditations. So it's best to be in silence if you can be. And that's it. So you can move into the meditation with me now. Let's close our eyes and settle in where you are. And we'll take a few minutes to really get ourselves into that nice, centered, meditative state, following the breath. allowing each breath to bring you more and more into the moment, more and more into awareness of yourself in this moment. And taking nice deep breaths, bringing yourself more into the space that you're in, feeling the weight of your body, feeling your feet connected to the floor, fully present, grounded. Setting all of the to-do lists and busyness that occupies your mind. Setting to the side any emotional situations that you've been dealing with and creating space for yourself. Allowing your consciousness to expand with each breath in and out. And before we move into the channeled portion, let's Take a moment to set the intention to only receive from those beings, those energies that have our highest good at heart. The energy, the being, and the energy that's here with us now is Christ consciousness. So have you open to connect, to receive, and to feel that energy move into your field. We speak to your hearts. We speak to the love that you hold within yourselves, the love that you hold for your fellow man, the love that you hold for those creatures that you surround yourselves with, your pets, the other beings of different forms for which you feel affection. This love is unlimited. It spreads easily when you share it. And we wish for you to share your love, to expand this love into places that you had not normally shared. We wish for you to open your hearts to those who you might not have opened them to before. To understand from your hearts what it is that is happening in your world right now. There is separation, there is anxiety, there is frustration, there is fear. This is the human experience that you are in. You ask for guidance, you ask for assistance, and there is much love around you. You are given much love. You are held in love. And we ask that you, in turn, do the same to those who are reaching out, or to those who are in pain, who are struggling, those who suffer, that you extend your love. You know quite well how to do this, but there is hesitation. The heart can be a timid thing. The heart can become fearful. In times of much change, times such as these that you are in, where you begin to fear one another, you begin to fear what you do not yet know from another, what you have not yet seen. You see, you are all connected through your hearts. The energy of the heart is as if it were a band that stretches between you, among you, creating a network. A net is strong. A network of hearts is perhaps the strongest. Do not harm each other with your words, with your thoughts. It is your kindness that is your strength. Your kindness is your gift to another. And in your kindness, you will find your greatest expression, your greatest satisfaction and joy in your humanity. We share this light with you, this light of love, that it warm you, that it bring you assurance, bring you guidance, remind you that the only darkness is the place where you do not carry your light. The only darkness is when you do not share your light. O beings of light, who have come to experience life on this planet, life on this earth, be reminded of your strength. Your strength is light. Be reminded of your expansiveness. Light travels. It is not contained. Light moves freely and quickly. Light that is uncontained can create a new reality, a new world. Light that is unbridled will move quickly, carrying you quickly to a place of greater love, to a place that you have not yet been. You believe it is a fantasy to think that you could actually create this on your planet. It is heaven on earth. It is the paradise that you feel has been lost. But it is within your reach to create this. But it comes from the heart. It comes from the depth of your kindness, of your compassion. Feel your hearts in this moment. What do you know in your heart? What truth awaits you, awaits its expression? What light waits to be shared? What kindness? Absorb this light that we bring to you now. Absorb this light as you sit, as you breathe. We surround you now and we connect with your light. We enhance that which is within. Be at ease in this state. Be at ease in your light. Be at ease in the beauty of this world that surrounds you. You can begin bringing yourselves back. Come back slowly. Be aware of the transition. Take your time. And remember that you can bring any of this expansiveness, states of peace, calm, any of the good feelings that you have, you can bring back with you. It's all about the transition. Hi to those of you who joined since, Kirsty and Rhonda. Good to see you all. That was interesting. Christ consciousness doesn't often come through for me. Oh, curious. So I hope that everyone is feeling good. You don't need to come out of your deep state. You can stay there if you'd like. And then again, I'll just remind you that if you'd like to know about more of these channelings when I'm holding them, when they're scheduled for, you can join my email list. I always send that out there. Again, the link is in the description below. And I also have a group starting soon that I'll send more information about that I mentioned at the beginning. So please do like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this, and I will wish you a wonderful month until the next one, or until I see you next. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.